off.
At the top of the straight, that's now Sunshine Rose with the lead. Sliver and Gold cutting across the course. Frisky Business and Sunshine Rose and Cream. Hot Chocolate up on the outside now. Hot Chocolate, Frisky Business. Root Beer, Frisky Business and Root Beer. Hot Chocolate, that's Frisky Business. Root Beer, Hot Chocolate, Cream, Sunshine Rose, and Sliver and Gold.
Lining up.
I saw the sign on your driveway and I thought that's the next one.
And they're off. That's All Null in the lead as they come into sight. Next is Maggie, followed by Teddy, and Ruby. At the top of the straight, that's All Null by a big margin. Next is Maggie, then Teddy, then Ruby. Down the stretch, that's All Null in hand at the wire. And Maggie. Teddy and Ruby.
He flies airplanes, right? Yeah, good girl. Well, we're very proud of you. Did you like to I did something to your nice grump. Nice
Thank
to the
you.
help. Remember that.
The flag is up. They're walking in. They're off. Classic Cow away first, followed by Western Fling, Corimba, Gethsemane, Lear Charm, meet at 11. They're over that first fence. That's Classic Cow showing the way. Next is Corimba, Western Fling, Lear Charm, Uppercut, and Gethsemane. They're all over that fence. That's still Classic Cow showing the way. Next is Corimba. Down on the inside, that's Western Fling. Right there, Lear Charm, meet at 11, Uppercut, and Gethsemane. They're all over that fence. Down the backside, that's Classic Cow showing the way. About 3 back to Corimba, 1 back to Western Fling. Couple more to Lear Charm. Uppercut, Gethsemane. At the far turn, that's Classic Cow. About 2 lengths back to Corimba. Next is Gethsemane, followed by Western Fling as they head out of sight.
Okay, guys, I gotta move this over here.
Classic Cow still shows the way. They come into view. That's Classic Cow on top. Gethsemane is next, followed by Uppercut. Lear Charm, Western Fling. At the bottom of the hill, that's Classic Cow by about 5. Uppercut is next, Corimba. Gethsemane, Lear Charm, Western Fling at meet at 11. They're all over that fence heading up the hill. Classic Cow on top by about 2. Uppercut is next. Corimba, Gethsemane, Lear Charm, Western Fling, and meet at 11. Out into the country, that's Classic Cow, Uppercut, Corimba, Western Fling, Lear Charm, and meet at 11. They're all over that next fence. At the far turn, that's Classic Cow now. By about 3 or 4 over Uppercut. It's about 15 back to Corimba. Next is Western Fling. Lear Charm and meet at 11. Coming into the infield, that's Classic Cow on top. Uppercut's next. 10 back to Corimba. Next is Western Fling, Lear Charm, meet at 11, and Gethsemane. At this next fence, that's Classic Cow first over. Next is Uppercut. Down on the inside, that's Western Fling, Corimba, Lear Charm, meet at 11, and Gethsemane. Over that next fence, that was Classic Cow, Uppercut, Western Fling, Corimba, Lear Charm, meet at 11, and Gethsemane. Lear Charm has now pulled up. Gethsemane has pulled up. Down the back side, That's Classic Cal by about 3 or 4. Over uppercut, moving up quickly in between horses. That's Western Fling. Next is Corumba, and then meet at 11. They've got 4 fences to go. As they head out of sight, that's Corumba with the lead. Western Fling is next. Uppercut, meet at 11, or Corumba, and then meet at 11. If you guys could move back for me. They've got 2 fences to go. That's Classic Cal in front, Western Fling right there. Corumba has moved up, meet at 11's right there. First over, that's Western Fling. Classic Cal is next, followed by Uppercut. Coming down the stretch, that's Western Fling opening up. Classic Cal is next. Uppercut, meet at 11, and Corumba. That's Classic Cal in front, Western Fling right there. Corumba has moved up, meet at 11's right there. First over, that's Western Fling. Classic Cal is next, followed by Uppercut. Coming down the stretch, that's Western Fling opening up. Classic Cal is next. Uppercut, meet at 11, and Corumba.
Next to your own.
But this is it.
That's it.
Actually, I like that. Maybe we should have this.
There's another one, I think. And so I rode this horse round here last year for the first time. So he's jumped round here before, and this is the local hunt. So he's been out hunting around here also, which was a massive help for him to know the jumps and know the obstacles. What was coming next. I think it was a bit of a surprise from when we came over through the middle here, the big crowd on the other side of the fence. But I basically followed orders. Kathy told me to drop him in, pop and creep, and be there at the last. So, and had the horse to do it. Thank you.
Riderwood, Fort Henry, and Tacloban. Down the back side, that is General Roanoke showing the way. Down on his inside, some 25 lengths back to Can't Find My Keys. Next is Rochester, Fort Henry, Riderwood, and Tacloban. They make that far turn. That's General Roanoke and Robbie Walsh showing the way. Next is Beneficial Man. Far back to Can't Find My Keys, Rochester. Fort Henry, Riderwood, and Tacloban. That's still General Roanoke showing the way. About 3 or 4 back to Beneficial Man. Some 15, 20 back to Can't Find My Keys. They head down the hill. That's General Roanoke by about a length over Beneficial Man. Next is Can't Find My Keys, Rochester, Riderwood, and Tacloban. Down at the bottom of the hill, that's General Roanoke and Beneficial Man showing the way. They come up the hill. That's still General Roanoke by about a length over Beneficial Man, who moves up to challenge on the outside. 20 back to Can't Find My Keys. Length back to Rochester, Riderwood, and Fort Henry right there. Bring up the rear is Tacloban. That's still General Roanoke on top. They head out into the country. It's General Roanoke. General Roanoke and Beneficial Man jumped that fence together. Next to get there was Can't Find My Keys. Down on the inside was Rochester, Riderwood, Fort Henry, and Tacloban. Out at that far turn, that's General Roanoke. Now moving up to take the lead, Beneficial Man. Can't Find My Keys has made up some ground now. Those front two are out on top by about 10. They head back into the infield. That's General Roanoke and Beneficial Man heads apart. About 10 back to Can't Find My Keys. Rochester right there. Fort Henry with a tricky fence there, but he's still up. Beneficial Man, General Roanoke jumped that fence together. Can't Find My Keys is next. Rochester in between horses is Fort Henry. Then comes Riderwood and Tacloban. Beneficial Man lost his rider at that fence. That's General Roanoke out on top by about 10. Can't Find My Keys is next. Rochester, Fort Henry, Riderwood, and Tacloban. Down the backside they go. That's General Roanoke going wide. Rochester making up ground on the inside. In between horses is Can't Find My Keys. And Fort Henry as they head out of sight. That's Rochester, Can't Find My Keys, and Fort Henry. General Roanoke has pulled up. They come to the last fence. They're over that fence. That's Rochester with the lead. Rochester, Can't Find My Keys. Rochester at the wire. Can't find my keys. Riderwood and Fort Henry.
Oh, yeah?
Got loose.
They're over that fence. That's Rochester with the lead. Rochester can't find my keys. Rochester at the wire. Can't find my keys. Riderwood and Fort Henry.
Smile.
Smile,
George.
There you go. Big
Really good. Dave Linehauser had the horse up until I think 3 weeks ago and hunted the horse, and he just had him on his game. We just did a couple little gallops with him and a couple little speed jumps and brought him right where he needs to be today.
And they're off.
Jesus.
That's Why Not Baby out to the early lead, followed by J. Alfred Proofrock. Irish Prince on the outside of J. Alfred Proofrock. That was Why Not Baby first over, followed by Irish Prince, J. Alfred Proofrock. Fapifier, Ask 'em. Next is Male Supremacy. You guys got to move so that I... Why Not Baby shows the way by about a length over Irish Prince. It's about 3 or 4 back to J. Alfred Proofrock. About another 6 back to Fapifier. Then Ask 'em. Down on the inside, that's Male Supremacy. Michelle Marieski on the outside. In between horses, Fapifier, Flying Contraption, and King Lear. Down the backside, that's Why Not Baby by about a length over Irish Prince, about 2 or 3 back to J. Alfred Proofrock, some 15 lengths back to the rest of the field, which is led by Fapifier. They make that far turn. That's Why Not Baby. J. Alfred Proofrock now moving up on the outside, Irish Prince and Fapifier. Back into sight they come. That's Why Not Baby on the inside. J. Alfred Proofrock. Irish Prince has now jumped up to take the lead. They head down the hill. That's Irish Prince. Why Not Baby. J. Alfred Proofrock. Trusted Comrade. Fapifier. Michelle Marieski. They head to that fence at the bottom of the hill. That is Irish Prince, and he is out in front flying. Irish Prince first over. He's now taking the lead by about 10. Why Not Baby's next, followed by J. Alfred Proofrock. They head up to the hill. That's Trusted Comrade next. Michelle Marieski, Fiery Legacy, Fapifier, Ask 'em, Flying Contraption, King Lear, Earmark, and Male Supremacy. They head out into the outfield. That's Stewart, Strawbridge, and Irish Prince. They've opened up about a 15-length lead over Why Not Baby. Next is J. Alfred Proofrock. Out at that far turn, that is Irish Prince showing the way. Next is J. Alfred Prufrock. Why not Baby there in third? Michelle Marieski is next. They come back to the infield. That's Irish Prince showing the way by about 2 over J. Alfred Prufrock. Another couple back to Why Not Baby. Next is Michelle Marieski, followed by Trusted Comrade, Fiery Legacy, Fappa Fire, Flying Contraption, Ask Him, King Lear, Earmark, and Male Supremacy.
Standing at a rail on 10.
They head over this fence in front of the crowd. That's Irish Prince, Michelle Marieski, Why Not Baby, J. Alfred Prufrock on the outside. Fiery Legacies next, Trusted Comrade, Fappa Fire, Ask Him, King Lear, and Earmark. In front, that's Michelle Marieski. J. Alfred Prufrock next, Irish Prince, Why Not Baby, Fiery Legacy. They make this far turn with 4 to go. That's Michelle Marieski on top. J. Alfred Prufrock a couple back. Irish Prince, Why Not Baby, and Fiery Legacy. Next is Trusted Comrade. Yeah, we'll get one off course down here too. Your leader was off course, I believe. Excuse me. They're back in sight. That's J. Alfred Prufrock. They come to the left. J. Alfred Prufrock, Why Not Baby, and Irish Prince. Why Not Baby first over. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince, and J. Alfred Prufrock. They're flying at the wire. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince, J. Alfred Prufrock, and Fiery Legacy. Watch the loose horse. They come to the left. J. Alfred Prufrock, Why Not Baby, and Irish Prince. Why Not Baby first over. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince, and J. Alfred Prufrock. They're flying at the wire. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince. Why Not Baby, Irish Prince, J. Alfred Prufrock, and Fiery Legacy. Watch the loose horse.
The horse jumped really well and had a big finish. I never hit him, so nice field of horses too. That's about all I have to say.
And they're off. Sabotage out to their early lead. Calbrina's next. On the outside, that's Jelly Bear. Down on the inside, that's Sandyland, Big Sid's Party, Vinny Boy, and We Danced. In front, that's Sabotage. Sandyland is next. Followed on the outside by Calbrina. Down on the inside, that's Big Sid's Party, Jellyberry, and we danced Vinny Boy. Down the backside they go. That's Sabotage in front. Now Sandyland moves up quickly to take the lead on the outside. Calbrina's next, and we dance. Jellyberry in between horses. On the inside of him is Big Sid's Party. On the outside is Vinny Boy. They make that far turn with about a half a mile to go. That's Sandyland by about 6. Next is Big Sid's Party, followed by...
Excuse me, guys. Oh, yeah.
Heads up. Heads up. They come into view. That's Sabotage and Jellyberry. Jellyberry now with the lead. Jellyberry on the inside, Sabotage on the outside. At the wire, that's Jellyberry, Sabotage, Sandyland, Calbrina, Big Sid's Party, and we danced, and Vinny Boy. They come into view. That's Sabotage and Jellyberry. Jellyberry now with the lead. Jellyberry on the inside, Sabotage on the outside. At the wire, that's Jellyberry, Sabotage, Sandyland, Calbrina, Big...
They're right there.
Thank you.
And they're off. Deansford out quickly, followed there closely by Zosimus. Zosimus now taking on the lead. That's Zosimus by about over a length over As You Like It. Next is the other me, Deansford. 2 or 3 back to Running Tide, Bostrada, and Monvelez. They head down the backside. That's Zosimus in front. As You Like It's next. A couple back to the other me, Deansford. Running Tide, Bostrada, and Monvelez. They make the far turn. That's Zosimus showing the way. The other me's next, a couple lengths back, a length back to As You Like It as they head out of sight.
Hey, Stewart. Allison said I was supposed to call you and I completely forgot last week. Sorry. I get in touch. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Hey. Congratulations today.
Thank you.
Same to Mr. Strawbridge, right? Did you see it? He was second.
They're back into sight now. That's Zosimus with the lead. As You Like It next. Running Tide. Down to the wire. That's Zosimus. As You Like It. Running Tide. Monvelez, Danesfort, Bostrada, and the other me. They're back in the sight now. That's Zosimus with the lead. As You Like It next. Running Tide. Down the wire. That's Zosimus. As You Like It. Running Tide. Monvelez, Danesfort, Bostrada.
You moved it to the big races now.
Yep, my dad had me riding this one. It was fun.
Is this your first like race out of the pony races, so to speak?
It was exciting. I mean, my dad just gave me a bunch of instructions and walked the course, told me exactly what to do, and I just did it.
What did he tell you?
You just go to the lead and stay there.
That's